What's going on, fellow humans and resellers? It's his I, James, readoptionagency.com. 22 years selling full-time on eBay, and it is now time to get this stuff shipped. Get this out of here. First two videos have been uploaded, so if you have not watched them, you can go back and watch them also. And then we are on the shipping video now, so let's get this shipping. All right, first up is a bunch of Amazon items. We're going to get this stuff out of the way. Let me get this big one out of the way first. So, sold on Posh for $25. We've got the Fisher Price barn set with some of the animals in there. That is the older, or the 86-ish version. I also have a 67 version that was listed on eBay. Somebody sent me an offer this morning. I accepted it, but they had zero feedback, so I'm not sure if they're going to pay or not. It was at 5:30, so I wouldn't think a kid would be playing on their mom's phone at 5 a.m. in the morning, but you never know. So we'll see if they pay or not. They have not paid as of yet. We're at 9:30 a.m. So they have not paid us yet. So let's get this shipped out of here. This has got to be, it should be easily under 5 pounds. Yeah, easily under 5 pounds. Find some paper so I can stuff this box. Stuff the box. Stuff the box. Let's get ready to stuff the box. Baby, here I am, I'm a man on the scene. I can give you what you want if you place an order with me. Buy my item, don't be shy. I'm gonna ship everything I sell. Come on, baby, place the order. I have to work on those Weird Al lyrics. What just paid? Ghostbusters soundtrack on cassette. Ghostbusters 2. That item used to never sell for me, and I probably got hundreds more in storage. But now they sell for like $15 plus. Ghostbusters 2 soundtrack on cassette. Of course, I can't get to them in storage where they probably are because they're buried. Buried. All right. So what I did on this is just 2 of the same size boxes and placed one over the other. So it's a nice little easy fit. It's a nice thing to do if you have an item that you can't shut the lid on. You just do one of those dillios. Alrighty, print. Right spot. Well, I found 2 of those within the same month, I believe, when I was thrifting. And they were both like brand new too. All right. And then we've got that. Did I say that sold for $25? I think I did. We got the next Posh order is this Ambassador Beret hat. And that sold for $8. All right. Next up, we've got Carbon Element, like a straw fedora hat thing. Sold for $7 on Poshmark. I really need to start concentrating more time to Posh, since the sell-through rate over there seems to be a lot better than eBay. Compared to the number of items I have. I had made a video last night while I was cross-listing using Vendu, and the audio was corrupt. So I'm like, oh, spent an hour making a video and the audio was corrupt. I'm like, bummer. So I'm going to try it again this evening. But that being said, if you'd want to cross-list onto Posh, please use my Vendu link below. It does auto delist for you. And then we got the BKE jeans sold on Posh, sold for $10. And you can save 25% on your first month. And if you have under 40,000 items, you can move all your items over in one little swoop. Whoops. Wait, where's that? I pull, there's another Posh. Okay, so we're the jeans. Okay. Almost got the two mixed up. So these sold for $16. So there we go. Clicked on the wrong one. Because I'm definitely glad I started cross-listing. So, and from what feedback I've been getting from you guys who started it because I did, you guys have been giving me great feedback saying that, thanking me for getting you started. Because it's working out. Some of you are selling more on Posh than you are on eBay now. That's what I made sure I told when I called into eBay yesterday, put that in the notes. I'm selling higher amount percentage-wise on the Poshmark than I am on eBay nowadays. Hoping that might strike somebody's chord if somebody read that. And then we got the Boy Scout hat, sold for $10 on Posh. So two hats, pants, a toy. Man, that was a good video too. It sucks that the audio was corrupt on it. I saved it. I'm gonna go in and see if I can manipulate it somehow, because that was a nice hour-long conversation I had with myself that I can't share. And I just farted. Oh. I had 2 White Castles yesterday for lunch, so I'm feeling it today. Oh, wait, we don't need to do that here. He farted on camera. That should go viral. It's just a fart, James. You did nothing special. You just farted. I wonder if I just made shorts of me farting. Actually, I haven't farted in a long time, to be honest with you. But since I had those 2 White Castles, that's where I came from. I haven't had gas buildup in a long time like that. Go viral for farting. That would be awesome. All right. Well, since I pulled early, I don't have a huge amount here. It's only 9:37 a.m. as of right now. But let me make sure I pulled all those. Man, I ain't got gas in me. So there'll definitely be stuff added to the pool video that you're not seeing in this video. Purchase shipping labels. I got Indie International. Yeah, it seems shut off overnight for about 8 hours, so no international again. First up, we got these little kids' flights, and these sold for $17, headed to Rhode Island. Okay. 1-1. 12-10-4. Sandra D. Sandra D. Next up, we've got an item that was thrown. I think this one was thrown at me at the Goodwill because I picked up a glove and somebody threw me another glove. So I always pick up baseball gloves. So we got this Rawlings baseball glove. And it sold for $21.60. Headed to Humble, Texas. Texas. All right, 1-3. Rudy G. There you go, Rudy. Next up, we've got a Browns. I think this might have been a promo hat. I don't think it was a St. Louis Browns, though. Sherman Williams. I think it's some kind of Little League Browns. Not the old ones. But anyway, sold for $6, headed to Copley, Ohio. Hey, little thing, let me like and it goes mama short, I don't know. It's a hard, I don't know. Oh, yeah. Tim got the hat. There you go, Tim. Next up, we've got World Series champions Cardinals, 9-time, even though they're 11-time now. But sold for $12, headed to Boise, Idaho. What'd you call me? I didn't say Idaho, I said Idaho. Idaho, Idaho, what you want to be, a Idaho or two? Live in Idaho. That's my slogan for Idaho. I'm going to write that jingle and send it to them. See if they use it in a commercial. Now, why didn't that put all my hat numbers in automatically? David M. I don't think they would use my jingle. All right, GH Bass corduroy baseball cap. Sold for $16, headed to Iowa. You a what? No, Iowa. That's a Native American joke. Iowa? I just make it up as I go along, kids. Not everything's going to be good. Not everything's going to be a hit. Fred M. Don't be afraid to try something and fail, because at least you tried. Next up, we've got, are you ready for a CD lot? Yeah. 3 CDs that sold for, I think it was like $15, 14 something. 14 something. $4.79, $4.78, $4.78. So we got Drew's Famous Party Music. We got the Beach Boys Christmas. And we got Blue Hawaiian Moonlight. And it's got some light scratches on it, but it looks like it will play. Looks like you should play fine going to Honolulu, Hawaii. Nice. Honolulu. Don't forget Giro packs. You guys are still buying Giro packs from me. I totally appreciate that. Use the affiliate link below. Use Urban Picker at checkout. Save 10%. And you're going to find the cheapest bubble mailers and Polybags online with Giro pack. And you get to save an extra 10%. And you can use it over and over again. No limit. It's all about the volume. I mean, some of the stuff, if you buy volume by 1,000 counts, you're only paying 3 cents a piece for them. Even when I was buying 1,000 counts through like Uline and other places, I was still paying like 10 cents a piece for them. So, it brings your cost down a lot. Giro pack does. So, make sure you get yourself some Giro packs. Euro pack, Giro pack, whatever you like to call it. I like pronouncing the J because I'm biased to J's. James. Giro pack. Giro pack. Or you can do the French version. Giro pack. Woo wee wee. Would you like to do some Giro packs? No, that's not racist. That's a tribute. That's a tribute. That's what we call a tribute, you see. It's not making fun of. It's tributing. It's acknowledging that they exist without erasing them off the face of the earth. Like everybody's trying to do these days, erase everything off the face of the earth. Kansas City Chiefs hat sold for $15. Headed out to St. Joseph, Missouri. Back in my day, there wasn't so many people offended over so little of items. Nowadays, you fart on camera, somebody's gonna get offended. William K. I'm sorry, no matter how old I get, fart jokes, poop jokes will always be funny. Next up we've got Thanks for the Memories. 3 CD set. Sold for $5.60, headed to Pennsylvania. I don't know if that's going to fit in here though. I have to go step up. It'll fit. It'll even fit the 3 CD sets. Yay! The double cases, if you will. Jim. Enjoy your CD, Jim. A couple more left. We've got, boom, the Crimson Tide women's cap. Headed to Port Richey, Florida. Sold for $12. For $12, I can make you. I'm going to go acoustic. I'm going to go unplugged with my shipping songs. For $12, I can make you holler, 'cause I'm a cheap whore. I'm a cheap whore. For $12, I can make you holler, 'cause I'm a cheap whore. So romantic, isn't it? Stop it. Crystal, you got the hat. I just sang to Crystal. Crystal eyes, I still love you. Yeah. LA Guns. I always love that song. That whole album, Hollywood Vampires. Good album. Crystal eyes, I still love you. Yeah. And we got a Toddlers Mizzou shirt. Staying in the area, St. Louis. sold for $6. And this is a couple of the items that Mizzou came in and took down saying they were counterfeit. Clearly, they're not counterfeit. And I actually looked up the company. They print Mizzou stuff. They're in Columbia, Missouri. They print stuff up for the university, the company. But Mizzou, supposedly, or their representative, took a couple of these down, or their bots, or whatever they use, saying they were fake, and they never responded to any of my emails. So how do you fight something like that? You get a takedown, which could potentially turn into a Vero, which technically it was. It was like the warning, first step warning one. And it's been 2-3 months now, but you can't fight it if they don't answer back unless you get a legal team to, I guess, contact them, But I've got, I don't know, I have like 7, 8, 10 different variations and sizes with this shirt and another pattern. And some were taken up, like 2 or 3 of them were taken down and the rest were left up. But yeah, there's the same items. And if they're using bots and stuff to do that, and then they don't respond to your email, technology could technically steal somebody's company, get an account suspended, And then you would have to go and get legal counseling to contact Mizzou and say, hey, these are the items you took down. You wrongly took these down. And then it'd be a long process and cost you so much money. And the potential is huge to really get screwed, as algorithms and bots and AI start taking over, and it's not 100% or absolute. It's just, it's a scary thought if you think about it. So I try not to think about it when it comes to that kind of stuff. So, Kenny got the baby shirt. It's a baby shirt. My baby's got a shirt. The baby's got a shirt. From the pay. Spinning wheel of death. All right, do not make a printout, James, because you're going to print it out tonight and see if the thing that they only let you do one printout is correct or not. If it lets me tonight, then I know you can probably only do one printout a day. And if it blocks me again tonight, then I know eBay just has a nighttime problem with their scan farm. So we'll see. Cha-ching. Cha-ching. All right, Kenny. Crystal. Crystallize, I still love you. Yeah. We've got Jimmy Crack Corn, and I don't care. I wonder what that song's about. If I remember, I'm going to Google that later. William Kenny. Whoops, I said his last name, sorry. William K. I was trying to think of a William song. And I know there's a couple, and I'm drawing a blank on the words. All right, James R. Fred M. David. Tim. Juliana, and Sandra. Sandra's got a lot of history in that name. All right. Biggity bam. That is it. So, boom. Everything's shipped. Time to get to the post office. Make sure you watch the first 2 videos also, if you're watching this one. And stay tuned for all my videos that come out today. We'll see what happens. I don't know. Depends on what I'm feeling. All right. Thanks, everybody, and I'll see you all in the next video. Later.